officers as well as the committee. So as I said earlier, I introduced myself. I'm Angie Clark-Berger. We have our first vice president, Niraj Atani. You're going to stand up? Thank you. Thank you, Liz. Everybody got a good view. Then we have our second vice president, Aaron Manley. Our secretary is Winnie Bennett Morgan. Our treasurer is Linda Smith Bernard. And our executive secretary is Samantha Mittman Clark. And then the rest of the committee, please stand. Not reading everybody's name. And now I'm going to have Niraj do the pleasure of introducing our speakers.
Well, thank you, Angie. It's an honor for me to introduce our speaker from the class of 2021, Henry Wasowski. Also joining Henry is Phoebe Hornack, who was class governor. And just to point out that I'm still young, Phoebe's older brother and I were in the same graduating class in 2009. So I'm still young because I know someone's little sibling, so still young. Henry served as the student body president of the class of 2021 and will be joining Phoebe at Miami University. Phoebe's going to graduate, is going to major in forensics, and Henry will major in mechanical engineering. I asked Henry for a fun fact about him, and he said he played two sports, football, where he played middle linebacker, and lacrosse. And to now say how old I am, we did not have a lacrosse team when I went to Miamisburg High School. So old and young, there we go. Now this class, I like to give a fun fact about every class now that I've been doing this for a few years. This class's maybe unfortunate claim to fame will be that they are the COVID class. Their junior, the end of their junior year became all virtual, and then their entire senior year included masks and distancing and all of that. And so, you know, I don't know if that's good or bad, probably mostly bad, but hey, at least they'll have a good story when they're all of your ages to tell their grandkids. Okay, so they'll be able to tell them about how they were the COVID class. The other thing I will point out is most of this class was born in 2002, which means they are the first class who went from kindergarten through high school where no one was even born where 9/11 had happened. Okay, and for me, I think, you know, for my generation, you know, 9/11 is the marker, and so the fact that, you know, there's now a graduating class where they weren't even born where 9/11 happened, right? They weren't even babies when 9/11 happened. You know, I think that shows something. So truly an honor for me to introduce and let us hear from the class of 2021, Henry Wasowski.
All right, thank you everyone for coming here today. As you said before, my name is Henry Wasowski, and I'm here with Phoebe Hornack, and I was the student body president for the student government of Miamisburg High School. And first off, I'd like to just say that it was a crazy year that we all went through. The changes that had occurred for us in high school as the year progressed, it was very surreal, to say the least. We had to wear masks at school, so that was the first time we had to do that ever. And then we didn't even know if we were going to have athletics at the start of the year. And then at some point in the second quarter, we shut down and we went virtual. We went all remote, and we thought, like, is this the repeat of last year? But we were able to come back and we finished strong. But this year had so much more to it than just the virus that was going around. It also had a great final high school experience for the class of 2021. As I mentioned before, athletics carried on as usual, and it was great for students to give us something that we were passionate about and that something we could be proud of, and that was just a huge win for everyone in the entire community. It was great to be part of the games and even to be able to participate in sports. I can say personally that it was the highlight of my year being able to play football and lacrosse, especially considering that I had my lacrosse season taken from me for my junior year. And I would also like to give a huge shout out to the Miamisburg softball team. They went undefeated in the regular season. They were #1 in the team walk, and they made it very far in the playoffs, so hats off to them. But this year also came with other problems. We didn't have a homecoming dance, but we were able to have a homecoming pep rally, and we were also able to have a homecoming court, so that was a lot of fun. And even though we didn't have a homecoming dance, we did have a prom. And it was our class's first and only prom, but it was a great one nonetheless. And I can say honestly that the student government's involvement in that was different than what we've done in the past, but it was also very rewarding. It was great to be a part of. And there was also a huge advancement this year for the school as a whole, and I'm proud to say that the class of 2021 was the first class of seniors to be involved in. The creation of the Miamisburg Hope Squad was this year, and even though it's still trying to get set up, but we got the wheels rolling on it. And if you're unaware what the Hope Squad is, it is a group of students that were selected by their peers, and they are supposed to be a person that any student can talk to about a problem that's going on in their life. Other surrounding schools, their Hope Squads have even helped prevent suicide, which is awesome, and we are striving to get Miamisburg to that point as well. And so our class may have started normal in high school and ended a bit weird with COVID and everything, but this year we were still able to show up, be involved, and get interested, and at the end of the day, there's something to be proud of to be born and raised in Miamisburg. From those first days of high school as a freshman to our senior clap out, I think as a whole, our class learned something very valuable. It's that nothing is set in stone and that anything can change like that. And so whatever you get, enjoy it while it lasts, while you can. And I'm proud of this community, and I'm thankful for the support that it has provided to so many of us. Thank you all for everything.
Very nice. Henry, you did a great job. Even though your mom's back there talking.